In this video, I want to talk about brand positioning. Before I start getting into what is brand positioning, let's go back a little bit and talk about brand. It's important to understand that when I say brand positioning, it doesn't mean that you have to be a huge company or really a big brand or a business to have brand positioning and work on your brand positioning. The fact that you have a small company or a small business, even if it's just you, solopreneur or just sole proprietor, just you, and you working on your business, you want to use brand positioning. You want to build your brand positioning just like you want to build your brand. Brand positioning is part of your brand definition. When you start to build your brand or when you're rebranding, you need to define your brand and you need to define your customers. When you do that, you find brand positioning. So why brand positioning is so important? When you have a very defined brand and a very defined customer, you get a few things that are very important for your business growth, very important for your marketing. A, you get clarity. B, you get focused. And C, differentiation. If there is no differentiation between your business and the competition, why should customers buy from you? Why do you need focus? Because you have to focus on what you sell and who you sell to. You cannot try to sell to everyone because you will sell to no one. You have to understand who is your customer. That's part of positioning. When we talk about brand positioning, it's not only what I want customers to think about my business, about my product, is what kind of customers I want to think X about my product or about my service. Let's look at this video example.
Huh? Looks like we're getting a facsimile. So what's happening right now is somebody is dialing our office to send us a fax and sends it through your phone line right here. Just like magic, it goes to the other machine. Isn't that bananas? Isn't that crazy?
Sure. There's a little bit more efficient ways to do it, though.
I would feel pretty lame walking around with these things. It's not needed.
It's old.
So you're all saying that you'd rather use newer technology?
Yeah.
Definitely.
Well, I've got something to show you.
Wow.
Nice.
This is the 2016 Chevy Volt. It uses state-of-the-art battery technology.
Let's check it out.
The Prius Hybrid uses battery technology developed 15 years ago. The Prius actually belongs on the table.
Wow.
Chevy expects drivers to go over 1,000 miles between fill-ups when charging regularly. So it's stick 'em pin. And it uses extended range electric technology.
Yeah. The dash, all digital.
It has 4G LTE Wi-Fi built in.
Wow.
This is really sexy.
And it comes with...
So let's take this Chevy commercial as a case study. And I'm not saying anything about the commercial, who made it, who thought about it, okay? It's not about that. It's just taking this as a case study to understand brand positioning, brand definition, customer, and how you need to market your business. As you can see, most of this commercial talks about the features of the product. And it talks about the differentiation of the product compared to the competition. If we're talking about brand positioning, from this commercial, it looks like Chevy Volt is trying to position itself to everyone that are about technological advances, and that's the differentiation between the Chevy Volt and the competition. Technology. And now let's look at the other example. This is a Tesla ad. Can you see the difference between the two brand positioning? When Tesla started building the brand, it was never about the features of the car. It was always about having a car that is desirable. Tesla doesn't talk about the features at all. Tesla doesn't try to position itself based on the features of the product. So we can see the difference between this brand positioning and the other brand positioning. Now, it's not that one brand positioning is right and the other is wrong. Everything is about your brand strategy, about the definitions and the brand DNA. From looking at this commercial of Chevy, we can see that the Chevy's brand DNA is totally different than Tesla's brand DNA, and they are targeting two different customer bases. That's brand positioning. Now you probably spend tons of time thinking about your logo, about your identity, about how your ads should look, what you need to write in your blog posts, in your newsletters, in your automated emails. Now when you have a very defined brand and a very defined brand positioning and DNA, you don't need that. You know exactly what is your content. You know exactly who is your target customer and what you want to communicate. So when you have better brand positioning, you have better newsletters, better ads, better targeting, better social media, better blog posts, and that means you have better sales. Now it's not easy to define your brand, define your customers, understand how to build your positioning, and that's exactly why I'm doing an event. In this event, I'm going to teach you the proven method of increasing your sales, getting better high quality traffic to your website, better social media engagement, and returning clients. So if you're serious about growing your business, you should click the link below. I gotta tell you though, that this masterclass is very limited in space. I cannot have more than 20 people in this event. It's going to be pretty much one-on-one. It's not going to be a seminar that I'm just going to talk and talk for hours. I am going to teach you very specific things and tactics that you can implement that same afternoon. In this event, I'm going to teach you the proven method of increasing your sales, getting better high-quality traffic to your website, better social media engagement, and returning clients. In this masterclass, I am going to use your businesses, your real businesses, and your real problems in your businesses as case studies that we can all learn from. That's why I can have up to 20 people. Think about it, you and just a few other like-minded professionals sitting together with me, talking about the issues that you have in your business and how we can solve these problems, how you can get more sales. So it's like a mastermind. 3 hours here in April 25, Los Angeles. Click below and register.